Miracle Whip.
We grew up eating Miracle
up
Whip.
on Miracle Whip.
Salad dressing.
Salad dressing. That's
Miracle
what it
Whip
says.
salad dressing.
I sure am glad I never had that on a salad.
It was pretty good. I never ate it on a salad. We always ate it on a sandwich.
We did, and I liked it. And I don't know why as an adult now I don't like it.
But as an adult, I won't eat it either. I
don't hardly eat mayonnaise. Only time I want mayonnaise is on a chicken sandwich. Something about a fried chicken sandwich.
I do like mayo on my
some
sandwich.
Mayonnaise and a pickle on there. But like a ham and cheese sandwich.
I'm a mayo mustard guy.
Yeah. I'm a dry.
Oh, man. You eat choke sandwiches.
Yep.
You don't want no
choke sandwich.
A choke sandwich.
That was my nickname when I played baseball, by the way. Choke sandwich. No, I'm kidding. I never played baseball, but if I did, it would have been.
You don't want no moisture on your sandwich.
Vegetables.
No precipitation.
Put me some lettuce and tomato on there if you got it. Pretty please. And if you put some mustard on there, I'm gonna be okay.
Little mustard.
Or if it was like a sub-style.
Ketchup.
Oh, don't put ketchup.
Ketchup on a sandwich?
No, don't put ketchup on anything of mine. I don't want ketchup on fries.
We eat it on a burger. A hot dog.
You can get, this is going to sound really pretentious. There's an organic ketchup that really is just tomatoes and some vinegar and stuff.
Huh?
That's pretty good. But like Heinz and stuff like that, it tastes like sugar. It tastes like red sugar. I don't know. But you can get no sugar added ketchup, and it's pretty good.
Correct.
It almost tastes like cocktail sauce. And if you throw a little horseradish in there,
cocktail sauce?
Then it is cocktail sauce. And when I make shrimp, I do like to have some
cocktail sauce.
And I keep prepared horseradish because I also like raw oysters. And so if I bring home a few oysters on the half shell.
Raw oysters is supposed to be an aphrodisiac.
It works.
It works?
Yeah, it does.
Hold up.
I'm just saying. I don't know if it works for everybody.
You got to prove to back that up.
I mean, look, I'm not going to let you watch the videotape, but
okay.
You know.
Hey, say less. Say less. Say
less. Say less. I like that.
Say less. Say less. Oysters.
I've liked
a little lemon, some Tabasco. We get thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
It's the producer, man.
So I like lemon.
Lemon.
I like horseradish.
Horseradish is
and
tough
Tabasco.
Shit. I don't know if I could do the horseradish.
And I'll scrape the whole mess onto a cracker.
A saltine?
A saltine.
Or a club?
No, I don't want a club.
You don't want a club? It got to be a saltine.
It's got to be a saltine because I'm going to scrape the whole oyster onto the cracker.
A saltine.
Dress it up. I've already put lemon juice on it while it was in the half shell.
Okay.
Now I'm going to scrape it onto the cracker. Whatever lemon juice or oyster juice is in there, I'm going to drain that on top of it. I'm going to add the horseradish, and I'm going to add the hot sauce, and I'm going to put that whole cracker in my mouth, and I'm going to chew it up and smile like a mug while I do it. Love oysters. But I can't eat them fried. I don't want them boiled, baked, nothing. If they're cooked at all, want nothing to do with an oyster.
You want them raw.
But if they're raw,
I like them smoked.
If you put a dozen up on a tray,
or fried,
me and my wife will be fighting over the last 4. Be like, hey, those are your 2 right there? You gonna eat both of those?
Right.
You sure? With a mouthful. You gonna eat both of those? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna eat those. But that little one over there, this one's little, so I should get an extra one. No, you don't get it. Oh, yeah.
I can eat them raw as well, but I get
smoked.
A little tingle when I eat them raw.
Oh, yeah? You might have
just
a bit of that.
A little tingle.
That's scary.
Just a little tingle.
If that tingle turns into a...
Nothing to shut me down.
What was that Will Smith movie where he was allergic to shellfish? Did you see that? His face swelled up all crazy looking.
Pursuit of Happiness? Was it Pursuit of Happiness? Or no, he was the coach.
He was the matchmaker,
the
right?
matchmaker, yeah, the love guru.
Hitch.
Yeah, Hitch.
Yeah. Where he ate the shellfish and he swelled all up. That was hilarious.
Swelled up like a damn puffer fish.
How young did you give your kids stuff like seafood, shellfish, or whatever? Like, did you wait until they were...
Whenever we had the opportunity arose, where they can eat solid food.
Yeah,
you know.
I gave Madeline shrimp early on. Just
my
tiny little
oldest
pieces.
was allergic to it.
Oh yeah,
all my boys just had allergies.
Okay.
I remember one time we went to have crab legs. He didn't even touch the crab legs, but he still swelled up.
Really?
Oh man.
So probably any kind of shellfish for him.
Face puffed up.
Mr. Producer pulled up the picture.
Of which one?
Of Will Smith with his face off.
Face swelled up.
You know what he kind of looks like? He kind of looks like the father dude in Friday.
John Witherspoon?
Just kind of the way the face, the way they've got him right there, it just looks like he's, I gotta go.
Yeah, but he's starting to grow out those allergies now. He's,
okay.
He ate a shrimp last night, matter of fact.
Really?
Yeah, he ate a shrimp last night.
I have never, to my knowledge, been allergic to, I don't think anything. I don't think I'm allergic to it.
Me neither.
I'm trying to.
I think Gen Xers and millennials, we don't have those allergies.
I don't hardly get poison ivy.
Gen Z kids get now.
Every now and then, like you got that one little bout of it, but it turned out to be not that. I mean, it went away okay. Took a week or so, right?
About 2 weeks. 2 solid weeks to go away.
When I was a kid,
I got into it real bad. Yeah, I had it all over.
That's
in
tough,
my armpits. Man. I mean, down my back. I had it all over. Shit.
But yeah, other than that,
and it spread somehow. So I don't know if it got into my bloodstream or what. Like it started popping up in new places.
Oh, really?
A week later. Like, oh damn, how the hell is it popping up over here?
It probably got in.
I think it got into my blood real good.
But some people it gets in their lungs and it's a serious, like you got to go to the hospital.
Oh
or whatever.
Man, oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't go to the hospital. I barely used the damn calamine lotion I got for it.
Yeah,
I was just living with it.
The calamine is, it's. It helps some, I'm sure.
I was just roughing it.
It's been a while, yeah. Just rough it.
Just rough it. Fuck.
Just determined not to scratch it.
That's impossible.
And then every now and then you're just like,
especially in my sleep, I wake up scratching. Like, oh man.
Keep your fingernails cut short.
Yeah, I was wearing myself out.
But you said it's a millennial thing, some of these allergies, and I heard, I don't know, my doctor said it too.
I don't remember allergies as a kid. I don't remember nobody having allergies. Like, he can't eat peanuts. Oh, he can't.
Yeah, there was none of that.
There was none of that.
Had peanut
we
butter.
all did whatever we wanted to do when it came to food.
But our doctor said that in some cases, some of those allergies come up because the kids aren't exposed to those things when they're young. It's a catch-22, keeping them away from tree nuts or whatever it is. If they are allergic to it, then they'll never have a reaction. But if they're not allergic to it, you might make them allergic to it by not exposing them to it when they're young enough.
Just getting them exposed.
Yeah.
We were definitely exposed to more things.
I think so.
As kids.
Yeah. And we tried to do Madeline that way. And we talked a lot with her doctor about it, and she said some things at least wait a year. Like honey, because with honey, it's not a matter of an allergy. It's a pathogen that could, unless it's pasteurized. But like if you're just getting local honey
was good for allergies.
I think that's a myth.
Like, take you a teaspoon of honey if you got bad allergies.
They say that, and I think that's a myth. I don't think that is actually. I don't think there's any medical science, but I could be wrong. But in this case, it's that if it's not pasteurized, there's a certain
pasteurized meaning cooked.
Yeah,
or at a temperature where all bacteria basically die off.
And there's a bacteria that's specific to honey that could affect a child. It doesn't have anything to do with allergies. But we let Madeline have honey when she was. We put honey on toast when she was young. Probably
Enzo's
6 or 7
allergic
months.
to a lot of things, and we'll give him honey. Yeah.
Okay.
He's allergic to eggs. He's the first person I ever met allergic to eggs.
I've heard of that before.
Like real bad.
Yeah, and milk too, right? He can't have any
dairy
milk at all, right?
I let him eat some ice cream 2 days ago, and he did okay. I didn't see no reaction off of ice cream. So I think the more we start to expose him to it, he's getting a little bit better. But eggs, when he was a baby, he'll eat eggs, he'll throw up.
Really?
Yes, like fucking.
That's wild.
Vomit,
That's got to be tough as far as a diet for a kid too.
Extreme vomit.
Madeline has always eaten eggs. To this day, she loves an egg.
And we like an egg. We'll fry up an egg quick.
Yeah.
Easy. And for babies, it's easy. They can eat it. Yeah. They can eat an egg,
Or a boiled egg. I'm quick to boil up an egg. I sat down last night and had some boiled eggs after I got done working in the shop. I'm like, I don't really feel like cooking anything.
He would violently throw up when we feed him eggs. I haven't done it in a while. Maybe I'm trying to introduce him to it. Maybe a little bit. Give him a little egg to see what happens.
Yeah, just a little bit at a time. Who knows?
Just to see if he had that
violent
reaction.
Your body's biosystem changes, especially when you're a kid a lot. So who knows? Could be. Hell, what am I, a doctor? I don't know.
No, I'm not either.
I'm just glad I'm not really allergic to anything. And none of my kids, Daniel is allergic to like a certain kind of medicine, like a penicillin maybe, or something like that.
Allergic to penicillin.
He has an allergy to that, although I don't think it's been tested or looked at in a long time. This was from when he was a kid. And I don't think Rebecca has any allergies that I know
of.
You
see a lot of that when I joined the military because that's just something they give you as soon as you come in the door.
Oh, really?
For shit that you might have. Just
whatever you might have been doing. Here's some penicillin.
Penicillin shot straight to the ass. Can't sit down for 3 days. Sitting on one butt cheek.
Penicillin shot to the ass. Maybe that'll be
shot straight to the ass.
Maybe that'll be the name of this episode.
Could be penicillin.
The title. Penicillin
Penicillin shot to the ass. That's what they put it. They put
Yeah. If it hurt in your ass, imagine how bad it would hurt in your arm.
Penicillin shot to the ass.
If it was hard to sit down, imagine if it was in your arm, it'd be, you wouldn't be able to use your arm for 2 days or whatever.
Who knows when you come in with the clap or whatever, it's gonna clear it right up.
If you were a sailor stationed in an unknown port, a foreign port or whatever,
clear it right up. Whatever, it's gonna clear it right up.
That's wild. Well, let's open this show.
Really?
Let's make it official.
Let's make it official.
We've been yakking for a couple of minutes, and I feel certain that we're live.
Okay.
Especially since Mr. Producer's do an intro in large flashing letters bouncing around the screen like it was a screensaver, and every 30 seconds it gets a little bit bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Intro.
You just type dumbass underneath of it. What is that all about? Intro, dumbass? I don't understand what's happening.
Oh, man.
All right, I suppose it's on me, right?
Yes, sir.
Coming to you. I don't know what Mr. Producer's doing. I feel like you wanted me to pause. He's going to add an effect. An effect, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to get today? What do you have up your sleeve, Mr. Producer?
He's over there typing on the board over
there. Check it. Sound check.
Coming to you live.
Check. Coming to you live. Check. Coming to you live. A little bit of an echo. It's a stadium. Coming to you live from that 86 Kids studio, deep in the heart of downtown Huntsville, Alabama.
Roll Tide, bitch.
Roll Tide, bitch. That's a story. Oh, that's pretty wild.
Roll Tide.
Oh, it's the helium voice.
Oh, you got the helium.
Coming to you now from that 86 Kids studio deep in the heart of Huntsville, Alabama. Here with my co-host, Q the Messenger, and our illustrious producer, Kevin the Boss Man Richardson. My name is Shane the Brain, and this is Vendor Chronicles. Let's go!
Oh, man.
Does that say helium voice on it? That's hilarious.
Oh, Lord.
That is too
Oh, it
funny.
tells you what voice it is?
I don't know what it is. It sounded like helium voice.
You got to label it what voice that is.
What in the hell?
Who knows?
Well, that's a fun intro.
Man with nobody.
The man with nobody. The
and
headless.
No nose.
I watched a science fiction thing about this. Oh, no, it was a book I read. There was a guy performing a crazy medical experience. Anyways, he had like 6 people that were nothing but a head. He'd somehow severed their head from their body, and he had it hooked up to a life support system that kept the head alive, but there wasn't anything below the head. They knew this.
It's fictional.
Yeah. This is just a fictional story that I read.
Okay.
You know. But you had these 6 people, and they were on shelves, so they could see each other. But again, just the head. They could see that the other person is, there's nothing else there, and everybody knew that they were reduced to a head. They were never going to survive this experiment, but he kept them alive that way for quite a while. And he could manipulate them as far as like make the mind get an impulse that it didn't really have, like your knee hurts or whatever. Point being, he could do stuff like give them an orgasm. So it's nothing but a head, right? So all you see is the face of the disembodied head.
It's a book. How you see in the face? So use your imagination.
Well, yeah, they describe it in the book.
Okay,
well,
so
when I described it to you, you laughed. All right, so imagine.
This is hilarious.
You don't have to go into great detail. Imagine an orgasm face. You're doing the hippity-dippity, the humpity-dumpity, the horizontal hip-hop, whatever you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
And when it gets there, surely, see, now it's real. It'd be easy to make up a joke about, you don't know what an orgasm face looks like. But, so imagine somebody that, is nothing but a head, and all of a sudden their face all twists up, and you don't know what's going on.
What are you reading? Shit.
You realize they were having... This was just an example of what... It was just like a byproduct of the science thing. They could also make it look like they had to take a shit or whatever. I don't know, or make them feel like that, and then it would come up in their face, whatever it was. The guy could send impulses to their brain was the point.
Damn. That's funny.
But imagine you're sitting there, nothing but a head, and you're on a shelf, and you're looking across. Maybe you're having a conversation with somebody, and as punishment, the scientist wants to embarrass them
and give them the big O.
Right there, they're just like, ah. I've read a lot of books, man. That was one.
Oh man,
yeah, that was one. Listen, that would be way better. What was that horror? We were talking about horror movies earlier.
Golly.
What was that horror movie where he sewed the people together? Was it called The Centipede or something like that?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, they was in prison.
I don't know if I'd never watched the movie, man. The premise was too disgusting.
I heard about
for me.
This movie, yeah.
But he sewed them together,
like
mouth to ass.
Yeah, mouth to ass.
And there was a line of
your lips around his ass cheeks.
And there's a line of like 5 of them all sewn together.
No,
like that.
like 50 of them.
50 of them.
So I think the premise was he only had to feed one.
Yeah,
the one would feed all of them.
Right.
And that's how they survived.
But they were all conscious of the fact that this is where
Yeah, it starts here. So you want to be first in line.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you just want to look at it scientifically, by the end of the line, there's not much nutrition left.
Oh, man.
Whatever nutrition was there at the first.
That's rough.
When I sat down to watch that movie,
tough.
I can't remember if it was with somebody or not.
I never seen it. I see clips of it, though.
And I watched through the whole part, understanding what was going to happen, but still just not really, And when it got to the point where the first one finally was like, I can't hold it anymore. I'm really sorry. And as he's doing what nature forces one to do, eventually, the evil scientist was like, feed him or whatever. And I was, no, I had to turn that shit off. I could not. No, man. I'll watch a slasher flick, but that was brutal right there.
Oh, man. I've never seen it.
Oh, don't.
I just seen clips of it.
I don't. What was it called? Like the caterpillar or something?
I think it's called the centipede or something. Yeah,
dude. Yeah.
I mean, I bet people commit less crime if that's how we really did it. Man, you go to jail. Oh, damn! I got even for 30 days.
I got sewn to another guy's ass.
You got to be sewn to another dude's butt cheeks. Why you in there? Lips to ass.
That's wild. That's wild, man. I couldn't do it, Shay.
Lips to ass.
Lips to ass.
What if you didn't have a choice? So now you have to come back and face the boys on the corner and be like, what happened to you? I went to jail. You went to jail? No shit. Did they sew you? What you think? Lips to ass?
Lips to ass.
Sewn up.
You an ass eater.
That's a brutal.
Oh, man.
That's a brutal premise, man. I couldn't watch that movie. Yeah, I couldn't watch that movie, man. I got to the point where I realized it was, and yeah.
Think of the imaginations people got, man. You got to have a hell of a imagination.
Just as I'm turning it off, the second dude in line was going, oh, it was horrible, man.
What you say? He said, feed him.
It was rough, man. It was rough, man. I sat through The Exorcist, all those movies, but no, not that centipede shit.
Feed him.
Brutal, man.
Oh, man, Shay.
Well,
this is too funny.
Here we are at that 86 Kids
I'm over
studio,
here crying, man.
Talking about. That's not even a horror movie. That's just a gross
just
out.
Horrible.
Just a gross out movie. Yeah.
Shit. Oh, man.
Mr. Producer's unable to function. What's the worst movie you ever saw? Or
I don't even know.
Q's crying over here. That's not even an exaggeration.
Oh, damn. I got to get back in character. So you done threw me off. You done messed me off, man.
What
you
a
done
movie.
messed me off.
Hey, where was you at this weekend, man? You wasn't at the camp? Seemed like I asked you, but I forgot.
Damn. I was here, bro. my nephew was in town, so
oh, that's right.
I just kicked it with him. And then on Sunday, I was gonna come out Sunday. I told Cynthia to go on to cancel because I met his mom halfway to drop him off.
I got you.
I met her at that Buc-ee's in Leeds. Off of,
I know where you're talking about.
20,
right there by the racetrack.
Yep, right there by the Barber and the Bass Pro.
You slip up into Barber and check out the museum right quick.
No, I ended up going to they got a shopping mall. If you get off on the exit, you turn right to go to Buc-ee's.
Right.
You go left, it takes you to the shopping mall.
I didn't know there was a shopping mall. Really?
So I ended up just going there with Leilani and getting her a couple outfits for school.
She would not have she would have liked the motorcycle museum for a minute, but not for
just maybe for a minute. Yeah, maybe for a minute.
An hour or so, and then she'd be like, "Why are you looking at those same Porsches again?"
She really go shopping.
Yeah.
So
if I was with a 13-year-old girl, I'd have gone shopping too.
Took her shopping.
Ain't no sense in trying to force stuff.
4 hours later, I was like, oh, my goodness.
Ain't no sense in trying to force stuff on them. If they don't like doing it,
nope.
If you can't pique their interest in it, then just go and do something else.
Yeah. I know, like, when I go buy, I know what I want. I see I want it, I buy it, I'm done. They got to pick up everything, look at everything. I mean, it took 4 hours.
I go in looking for what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Women go in looking for what they find.
Looking for what they find.
For women, every store is like a thrift store. Like when you go in a thrift store, it's like, okay, well, let me see what I'm going to find.
Gotta look,
right?
Let me see what I'm going to find.
Around.
Yeah, you got to look around.
Women view regular stores like thrift stores. Let me see what I didn't know look, I do need that though. Wouldn't that go good with
I know if I need a pair of pants, I'm just going to get me.
I'm going to get me a pair of pants.
Okay, nice pair of pants. Boom. Done.
I'm looking for jeans, black or blue. What am I looking for?
4 hours. I told honey, you got 10 minutes. It'd be 30 minutes later. Just in Bath and Body Works, just looking at lotions. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. So they probably say the same thing about us. They've been looking at motorcycles all damn day. Mm-hmm. They just got off the first time I went to that museum down there. I spent like a whole day on 2 floors.
And how many floors is it?
I think 4 or 5, something like that. I didn't even get halfway through.
Have you seen the full museum?
I have, but I've been down there a bunch of times. Yeah.
Took you
it's cool to go down there on a race day because in between major races, you can, if you have that, remember I told you that member pass that you can buy. Mm-hmm. If you got that, then in between races, you can wander through the museum, see what's going on. And they have a full fabrication facility. They could build a motorcycle from scratch, from block metal. They could machine the wheels, make the frame, whatever. They could do it all down there.
Like an Orange County chopper.
Yeah.
Or
local colleges send people over there to learn certain, you would probably know more about it than I do. You're more technical like that. But yeah, they've got a full, and it's on the bottom floor, and usually you can't go down there. But like on major race days, they'll open it up and have demonstrations or, whatever it might be. It's cool as hell. Getting that membership for a weekend, especially if you can stay down there for a couple of days, it's fun as hell. Mm-hmm. There's just nothing, they don't serve alcohol, so nobody's getting drunk and crazy. And if that membership gives you access to the private areas, you're not sitting in the bleachers. When you want to watch the race, you can walk out on this terrace and sit at tables and have a cold drink that's free.
How big is the racetrack? Couple miles?
Couple miles, yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, it's as big as Laguna Seca.
Oh. Okay.
I want to say it might be bigger than Laguna Seca. Mm-hmm. It's big. It's
a nice size race.
Yeah, you're definitely not seeing all of it right there. They race Formula One cars there once a year. In Indy cars.
Indies.
The Honda Indy car. Yeah, not Formula One. Indy cars. Yeah. Yeah, it's too narrow for no, not F1. No, the Indy cars. My bad. The Honda Indy car, and they're pretty tight. I've been down there for an Indy car race, and it's tight, but it's exciting. The signature turn is turn 9. Like that membership is called a turn 9 club membership. And if you have that membership on the race, you can walk right up to turn 9. Like you can touch the fence that is the racetrack. You're on the inside. Ain't anybody ever going to hit you. If something goes wrong, it's going to go wrong in the other direction. You'll never get hit right there where it is. But you literally are, if it's the bikes, you see the elbows on the ground. And with the Indy cars, I mean, you can get very close access. It's super cool. Yeah, I know I've talked a lot about it,
but like racing.
I guarantee if we go down there, you'll be like, damn, it was better than you said it was. It's a neat place.
Yeah, I love racing, especially F1.
I'll look into it a little bit, and the IndyCar races in the spring. I'd definitely
be willing to go if we can get something scheduled.
It costs a little bit of coin, but by the time even for a day, I don't know how much that membership costs now. Used to be it was $90.
Okay.
But you're seeing the
That's
race
for the whole year?
For the year. Yeah, that's a year membership. And even for even if you go for a day, that gets you for the 4 big races that they have a year, that gets you access to a hospitality area where there's lunch and dinner served and you can eat all you want to. And all day long, you have access to cold drinks, sodas, water, whatever it is. And,
right. You pay $90 just at an amusement park.
And Barber ice cream products.
Yeah.
You just go you want an ice cream sandwich? There's a cooler full of whatever you want, Barber ice cream products over there. Just go get you one. And then you can go sit out on that terrace and watch the race, or you can, I can't overstate it. It's fucking badass. It'd be fun. We should make that an outing that we all go do. Nirvana would love it. You can walk so that bridge where you can walk up to turn 9, that's at the top of it. On the bottom of it, this membership, you can walk on this terrace or down the little grassy slope right up to the fence where they come out of the turn. Now you're far enough away, like you're behind the guardrail at this point. They've given them some space because they might wreck right there. But they come out of the turn 9, they're making a right-hand turn, and that goes into maybe like the 3rd longest straightaway on the course. And so they're hammering the gas coming out of there, and their air shifters are popping. You know, you get that one cylinder, you know, that combusts, and so it's exploding out there, and they're leaving black marks, and you know, you see them fighting with the rear end, and I mean, it's you know, it's what you see on TV, but right there, it's badass.
Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah, we got to do it.
Got to do it.
We're live, aren't we? I'm talking like we're at the coffee shop. My bad.
We're
Sorry.
live
Keep me on track here.
in color.
Go see Barber Motorsports Museum and go see a race if you can. It's fun.
I'm still recovering from that
centipede.
That centipede.
Man, I got into a wild discussion.
I'm still recovering from that one, Shay. That was crazy, man.
That movie messed with my head.
But yeah, so that's where I was at this week.
I got into a wild discussion with Natalie and Tori, some friends of ours. If you don't know them, you're missing out. At the camp on Sunday.
Really?
Yesterday, yeah.
Was Jack the Snack with him?
He was not. Neither was Natalie's new boyfriend, by the way.
Natalie got a new boyfriend.
And his name is, oh man, see, I hope I'm not. Nah, she brought him to the camp and introduced him as her beau.
Oh.
His name is Blyden. Like
Okay.
Biden with an L, Blyden. Shout out Blyden.
Shout out
Natalie with a new beau.
It's her birthday today. Natalie's
Happy birthday, Natalie.
Yeah. I texted her earlier.
And you're
Happy
good at
birthday.
remembering birthdays, man.
Happy birthday.
She might have told me that too, and I already forgot.
I don't know. Who knows? This was yesterday. You seen her, so I'm pretty sure she probably said my birthday tomorrow.
She probably did. Yeah, I'm sure she would have.
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
I'm bad about remembering. I don't know. I don't ever do anything on my birthday. So there you go.
You're September 3rd.
Damn. No. That's my sister's birthday.
I messed it up.
Just a couple of days.
What day is it?
The 7th.
The
yeah.
7th, September 7th. Yeah,
now I'm on blast
7th.
out there.
September 7th.
I'm not one to celebrate my birthday, and I'm usually out of town anyways. 71.
71.
Hoop, hoop. Represent 71. I don't know what that means.
1971.
We were still officially in Vietnam in 71.
Were we?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't officially.
I thought we was pulling out like towards it.
We were
late.
I think we were
early 70s.
Yeah,
like,
we were pulling
much
out, but it took till I think 74 or 75 until we finally ran like a scalded dog with our tails between our legs.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of. I don't want to talk about the Vietnam War. I mean, I don't really know that much about it. You know, it just seems like
because it ain't much to know. Just know that we was over there.
We was over there. A lot of people died. It's not clear what anybody gained or lost from it. And now we buy a lot of shit from them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean.
I don't know. We were trying to prevent communism, I think. Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so you got into a wild discussion.
Sunday. With Natalie and Tori. You know what? We were defining terms.
Ooh.
What's the difference between racism, prejudice, and bias?
Okay.
I got a little bit of an education. I guess I might have known, but you know what I'm saying? But, you know, to be like, no, this is the way it works.
Anybody can be prejudiced. Like, I'm just.
Correct. Anybody can be.
You got a dog. You could be black or white. Just because you got a dog, I don't like you. You know, whatever.
Yeah, you can be prejudiced against anything.
You got a damn dog.
Prejudice against the
yeah, racism's
orange
more.
cats.
I don't like you because you're white, or you don't like me because I'm black. Correct? Or am I I'm trying to define the term.
Yeah,
you never really think about it.
And I want to make sure that I'm correct. But according to these young women who've probably, been to college and, they probably
what
know
was the other one? Prejudice, racism, and
bias.
Oh, bias.
So prejudice.
I got a bias. I like this kid more than I like that kid. So
that's what I thought. But apparently that's not correct.
Oh.
Apparently prejudice is when you don't like somebody or something without any real basis. You just don't like it. I don't like orange cats. My grandfather thought it was stupid to eat any ice cream other than vanilla.
Ain't that what I just said, essentially?
Maybe
prejudice. You taking it another.
This was prejudice is when you have no
in it. But I'm just saying because you got a dog, I don't like you.
Yeah. No real logical reason.
I just don't like
you. Yeah. Bias is if you were ate up by a dog when you were a boy.
Okay.
Now you have some sort of a reason not to like something. It still may not be fair that you don't like somebody because they have a dog.
Correct.
But you were once mauled with you had a traumatic experience. So that would be bias.
Okay.
And it moves to racism. Prejudice moves to racism when one party or another has power over the other. So
you got to have power to be racist. I don't got no power and I can not like white people.
Then you're just prejudiced. You're not racist. But if you're my instructor in college, for instance, and I came to you to learn how to put together an engine block, whatever it is, we're in trade school, and you're my professor and you don't like me because I'm white and so that affects my grade, now you're a racist. But if you don't like me just because I'm white.
I done heard that argument
sometimes.
That's why people say black people can't be racist. People try to make that argument. Black people can't be racist.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Because we don't have power.
Yeah.
Because we're not in power to really control anything. So how can we essentially be racist even if we hate or dislike someone just based on their race?
Except that there's black people in power in a lot of places now.
I think so. I think anybody can be racist.
I think so. But I think that definition makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like as we were talking about this, I was musing about my days playing basketball in high school when I was the minority. So it's the closest thing I can come to
someone that being racist against you.
No. I didn't feel like anybody was ever racist against me.
Mm-hmm.
But I, would be the only, there was one year when I was the only white guy on this particular team. Okay. Coaches were all black. I was the only white person there. So I wasn't, and I got shit because I was white, but no more than I would have got if I had like an extra toe on one foot or whatever. It wasn't like,
wasn't hateful.
I'm not any more than anything else a 16-year-old boy says to another 16-year-old. Just shit talking. Yeah, it's just shit talking. Yeah. If you had a scar on your face,
not a.
they would talk. Your boys would talk shit about it or whatever.
I'm looking for not like
anything that makes you different is what you're going to take shit off. But in the end,
if you smell like Dookie, we gonna call you Dookie.
We're gonna call you Dookie or whatever.
You the only white
boy
I heard. You white boy.
You white boy. Or whatever it is. And any white boy jokes, you're gonna have to take those.
You take the white boy jokes.
You knew you were the only white person there, right? But it never seemed. And the coaches never, if I was good enough to start, I started.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? There wasn't any, but now the coaches would, he do catch like a white boy, don't he? Come on, coach.
Like a white boy.
But it wasn't, but again, it was, that was his way of saying, motherfucker, man up, catch the ball, or whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? And so I never, and it would go with him. I remember one of the star players, one of the best centers. He started center for a while on varsity. I don't remember what he did. It was off the court. Failed a course, got smart with a teacher, something like that. And for the next 2 practices, all he did was run laps in the gym around everybody else. For 2 whole practices. You run laps around the gym, you better not stop. While everybody's, and of course, we gave him a little shit. Nobody really knew exactly what had happened. But him and the coach knew. Mm-hmm. But the coach's description of what he was doing, he said, I'm going to run the black off of that boy.
I'm going to run the black
off.
off.
So my point is it went back and it went both. It didn't have anything to do with, yes, it had to do with race, but it wasn't malicious or,
It wasn't malicious.
Yeah,
the black off.
Yeah, that was.
So they was going to beat the black off me.
This was in the 80s.
And I got a lot of beating.
And the coach was black. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a white coach saying that shit. It was, so. But. That was my introduction to racial integration. I was a young teenager, and I'd been raised in the North, so there weren't very many black people. You knew a few black people, but it wasn't. I'd never been the minority. That's for damn sure. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, I was like, well, why can't all race relations be like that?
Mm-hmm.
I do see that you're black. You do see that I'm white. We should be, if we joke about anything, we should be able to joke about that. It's like the first thing, you know?
Yeah.
If I was 7 feet tall and you was 5 feet tall or vice versa, we would joke about that, right? You know? And so I think
Bigfoot,
whatever it may be, you know?
All right, shrimp, you know,
there
whatever,
you go, you know? Yeah. We've seen Shaq and Kevin Hart do that.
Correct.
It's hilarious, you know?
Yeah, it is what it is.
But I guess I thought that when I got out into the real world that it would be easy to, you know, be accepted like that. And it wasn't. It was different.
How?
I couldn't tell there you go. Good question. How? I had to watch what I said. I wasn't part of the joke. I wasn't in on the joke. So on the basketball team, even if I was the white boy, I was in on the joke because I'm part of the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they're joking about me, but to your point, it would have been any physical characteristic. Mine just happened to be pale skin.
Mm-hmm.
Out in the real world, I wasn't in on the joke. In the company of a group of black people, I was in fast food for a long time. Sometimes would be the only white. You know, I would be certainly the minority.
That's in the corporate
sometimes.
world.
In the corporate world, yeah, where you got to be careful what you say.
Yeah, you'll lose your damn job.
You'll lose your damn job.
20 years ago, probably not.
Not as
it's
much.
Probably
no,
still
it
a little bit
was
more looser with the rules, you know. Even when I came into the workforce, you know, we had a little leeway with what we could say and what we could do.
We didn't really have much leeway racially then.
Racial has always been a,
you know, I mean, it would depend on.
Now we all in on it.
If we're all in on it, then
we all participating.
And there you go. But I wasn't on the joke.
We're all in on it.
If there's 4 black guys on the line and me, chances are whatever the joke is that they're all in on, I'm not in on.
Yeah, no, of course not.
You know, I'm not going to be in on that.
Yeah.
And so I had to.
You're going to be the police.
I'm going to be the police.
We looking at you like the police. Hey,
yep.
Oh, Shane coming. Ipsnay
I was never
on
the
the white.
Right.
You know.
But it's always okay to tell
but that's what we gonna look at, like
for
you
sure.
the police. You might not be the police.
For sure.
But when you the only white boy out of 5 black guys,
that's unfair as hell.
It is what it is.
That's unfair as hell.
And it might go the other way too, though.
Oh, for sure. Certainly historically.
If I'm on a black guy, a bunch of white
sure.
guys, why everybody get quiet when I come into the room?
For sure.
Huh?
You think does it still happen that way to this day?
Amongst our generation, probably so.
I don't think as much, but
not
probably
so much amongst the younger generation. I think they're starting to really blur the lines of race. You know,
how many more generations is it going to take?
Shit, Shane. I don't think it'll ever really get there.
That's what Natalie said.
We always gonna see white, black.
Natalie said it was a permanent scar.
A permanent scar.
I mean, you see some other cultures that have not liked each other for one reason or another that have taken it for
thousands of years.
Yeah,
and
thousands of years.
And they cousins, really.
Yeah,
we got a big defining difference. You know, you can really see it. You know, you go to people, they just different religions. They all brown or whatever the color is.
How much more mixing up is there going to be before we're not going to be able to tell the difference anyway?
What you mean?
Like, how much more interracial babies are we going to have before? How many more generations are we going to have before we're all kind of just a
melting pot of just whatever?
Yeah. Who knows?
Oh, we all start looking like Nirvana. When we get there.
Shout out Nirvana.
We all start looking like Nirvana, you know.
Or like the last scene in The Matrix 3 where they're all dancing and everybody was the same color. Did you notice that?
Huh?
In the last scene of The Matrix? Like the last movie, The Matrix 3, I think it was the last one where they're all, maybe it wasn't the last scene, but where they're all dancing when they, that's been a long time since I saw the movie.
They had different races going on, you know.
They did, but it seemed like by the end of the movie it had mixed to like a shade of dark tan.
Oh. Yeah.
Like maybe somewhere between me and you.
Yeah, we all just started
everybody's,
look the same.
And my point is when we all look the same,
I don't think that ever happened. People are always going to be I want to be pure to my white. I want to be pure to my black. Whatever. I want to be pure.
Yeah,
Mexican.
there's some of that. But I also think a lot of times you're more attracted to your own race than you are other races.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just a natural
occurrence.
Unless you just like exotic flavors.
The bluebird attracted to the bluebird.
The bluebird is attracted to the bluebird. The bluebird could probably mate with the robin if they wanted to, but they don't.
But they don't.
But they don't. Nothing wrong with that.
Me, I'm just a horn dog. I like all women.
Yeah, I've never said that there was any race. I don't know. Is there a race?
Good-looking woman is a good-looking woman.
Is there a race of women?
She can be green if she look good. She look good.
She looks good. Is there a race of women that generally you don't find attractive? That's probably a bad way to go. Never mind. Let's don't go there. I mean, I couldn't think of a race. I'm like, okay, there's not a,
No, because they all got characteristics that you can pick out and that you can like.
Sure.
On indie spectrum. These people tall, these people short.
I can already tell as Madeline gets a little bit older.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm going to be living in a house dominated by females. And when she's a teenager, I feel like things are going to be rough on me.
Why?
Just because her and her mama are going to two women versus one man.
They gonna gang up on you.
Yep. I'm kind of a softie,
We're the dominant force in my house.
Yeah, I'm going to have to strengthen my pimp hand a little bit, I believe.
Yeah, you gotta get that. You gotta
give me a little extra wide leather belt. You know what I'm saying? Put a buckle on it.
A bucket of sand and just start.
Bucket of sand and start working that pimp hand now. Make sure it's up to par when the time comes, when the need arises.
That boy better be strong too. So back to the whole race. So you gotta have power to be considered racist.
I'm pretty sure that was the consensus.
Do you agree with that argument? Did you agree with the argument?
I mean, I had a similar conversation with my son one time, and he said, "Well, if somebody's out, let's say there's just somebody in the street screaming racial slurs. It doesn't matter what race they are; they're screaming racial slurs about another race.
Okay,
can you say that person is a racist, or are they just prejudiced?
You out there yelling the N-word.
I think commonly we're going to say that's a racist.
You racist. They're racist. I mean, that's how we look at most people in the news now. Say you might have this one encounter where I blurred out the N-word to somebody that cut me off. This is the only time I ever done something like this.
Right.
You fit to be labeled a racist the rest of your life.
The rest of your life, sure. Martha Stewart. She's in partnership with Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
They call each other good friends.
Correct.
Is she a racist? Apparently she used the N-word.
I would say she's not. But just using the N-word don't make you a racist. I guess it depends on how you're using it.
I think, I think it depends on how you use it.
Yeah, I think it depends on
for
how
sure.
you use it.
It's not acceptable in any
music,
situation.
It's in movie. It's in.
But if somebody cuts you off in traffic and you say you fucking N-word, that's a whole lot different than you messed up singing a Dr. Dre song and forgot to stop.
Correct.
Because you're singing it in your mind anyways. You know what I'm saying?
It's too different. It's a whole lot different.
You just can't say it out loud, so you stop and you're like, oh, snap, did I say it out loud? You look around, you look at all your friends. If their eyes look like $50, you said it out loud. If they still look regular, you're good. You'll know quick. But yeah, it's a big,
it's a big difference.
Did you go on what was that Seinfeld guy, Kramer? Did you go on a Kramer raid on stage?
He went on a ret.
He did go on a ret.
He went on a, that sounded pretty racist.
Sounded pretty racist.
He went on a pretty racist ret.
That's a whole lot different than
singing some Dre lyrics,
N-word, please,
Right.
Like I'm not saying it, but we do know there's a difference.
It's a difference.
There is. Can't remember where that particular thread
back
came
to the
from.
question. So do you have to have the power to be racist?
Do you have to have power to?
This dude don't. I don't think no man got power over me. No more than I got over myself. So with that argument,
if that's the truth, then nobody can be racist towards you.
Nobody can be racist to me.
That's an interesting thought. I don't know.
You can't hire me for no job. You don't got nothing I want.
And even if somebody hires you for a job or what have you, I mean,
you're not paying my bills.
So what?
So
what about Natalie's position was, and I don't want to put words in her mouth, so I'm hoping I'm saying it correctly. Excuse me. That black people could never be racist They could be prejudiced but never racist just because of the systemic history of oppression that black people have suffered in America.
And we still don't have power. On a mass scale, we don't control nothing.
I mean, the balance of power.
We don't control nothing. What do black people control?
Well, I mean, we did have a black president. Half black.
Oh, whatever.
A mixed president.
We don't control nothing. We had a black president. Oh, whippy.
I think that power exists on smaller levels. For instance, my example then was, okay, well, what happens if a black cop pulls me over and that cop is prejudiced against white people? He most definitely has power over me on the side of the road.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You going to give him the power over you?
He may take it.
How?
Well, he's the one with the gun.
He put on his britches just like he put your britches
sure,
on. Sure,
but he's allowed to shoot me and I'm not allowed to shoot him.
What is he shooting you for? Did you rob a bank?
Who
Did
knows?
you kill someone?
But I'm saying if he's just, okay, so why did they kill that dude out in George Floyd? Why'd they kill him?
If you did something, you deserve to get killed. Like if you robbed a bank or whatever, you hurt someone. I don't know robbing a bank worth killing someone.
When a cop pulls you over on a traffic stop.
If you did something violent to someone, okay, we need to.
Okay, but when a cop pulls you over in any traffic stop, he's got a certain amount of power over you.
So
you're legally required to stop for him.
I ran the stop sign. That should get a cop the right to kill me. You gonna give him? You giving him that power? Of
course not. But I wouldn't give him the power to sit on.
It's not justified for what I've done.
For sure.
I haven't done nothing.
But my
wrong.
My point is, if that comes to pass, and it happens because that cop just didn't like white people, was he then a racist?
He was having a bad day. They
was having a bad day.
They gonna make a big excuse for him. You know, he's not gonna go to jail. He's gonna get qualified immunity. He was having a bad day
for sure. Or I must have acted suspicious.
Whether he was racist or
not. He
not.
was aggressive, threatening, whatever it might have been. Mm-hmm. Sure. I don't know.
He felt his life was in danger.
He smelled pot.
He smelled pot.
I smelled pot.
I had to shoot him. I smelled pot.
You know those potheads. We can't let them out. We got to keep them suppressed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grandma.
Oh, no, that's a hell of an argument. But I have heard that argument. Black people use that argument. We can't be racist because we don't control nothing. Whether we don't like you or not, we still don't have no power to persuade anything over your life. Whether we like you or don't like you, we don't control nothing. So it really, us not liking you is meaningless in the grand scheme.
Unless it's your boss or, again, your basketball coach. I had a great the Coach Lindley. Shout out Coach Lindley. He was great. Mm-hmm. He was a lot of fun. Taught me a lot. I'm glad I had the experience.
Right.
But if he were prejudiced against white people, and he took it out on me, that would have been a racist act by definition.
Correct.
Because
Agreed.
He had power
Yes.
over me as the coach. He
Yes.
could choose
In
whether
that
I got
position.
play time or
Correct.
whatever it was. So
Correct.
If all those markers are true, then it can't be true that black people can never be racist because there are circumstances where
there are circumstances where we can be.
I think there are circumstances where they can be for sure.
Now, do our racism matter on the grand scheme? No, because white people still are white people. Black people still black people.
Yeah, that argument could be made. What's the ratio now?
I think we're probably 13%. They say that, but I think it's more.
No, it's more than that.
It has to be. I think they lie to us on the census. I think they don't want us to know exactly how many of us it is. What? I'm serious.
What would be the advantage of that?
Because they don't want to know the power that we probably really possess. They don't want to uprise in shame. They don't want black motherfuckers to uprise.
Do you think there's an uprising coming?
From a black point of view, no. From a societal point of view, probably so.
So if there's an uprising, it's not going to be racially motivated. It's going to
be a societal,
financially, income inequality or whatever you want to call it.
Correct. Everybody. Black people, we've been broke all our life, so that the income thing don't really bother us too much. White people haven't been broke like we've been broke. Y'all gonna really feel the squeeze.
You say that like I got more money than you.
Feel something y'all never felt before. I'm generalizing.
Just on general, sure.
I'm generalizing America.
Sure.
White people have always been in power. They always controlled all the wealth.
Been a lot of poor white people, but you're 100%
I'm not saying
right
they haven't been, but
yeah.
I'm generalizing. But I'm not saying it hasn't been.
Statistically speaking, you're 100% right.
Correct.
Yeah,
now y'all are fit to start to feel the squeeze that we've been feeling.
And we will not tolerate it.
And y'all won't tolerate it.
We will not tolerate being broke.
Yeah, we just been
not
po.
As
we been po.
Not like, as a race of people, we stand up for
same
white
shit, different toilet.
What's the word I'm looking for? Prosperity. We stand up for white prosperity. If we stand for anything,
they can have this shit. And then we just go tag along because we just want to tear some shit up.
I'm trying real hard to think of something to say past that. There's nothing acceptable.
Look, if we get to burn some buildings and tear some shit down, we don't own it anyway. Fuck it.
Burn it down.
Let's go burn that shit down.
Burn it down.
Burn that shit down, Shay.
If you could eliminate one U.S. city off the face of the earth right now, one city, nobody has to die. You're not killing anybody. Everybody there is going to migrate, but they understand that, and they do. Nobody dies. It's a hypothetical, so I can make up any goddamn rules I want to.
Okay.
You can take a city off of the face of the earth. Of course, now what that also presupposes is that those people are going to be somewhere else.
All those dirtbags are going to go somewhere else.
Or whatever, people that thought differently or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But one city, say off the face of the earth, and then from the United States. One city globally, one city. It could be the same city. Maybe there's a city in the United States that would be your number one globally, but globally and then United States.
I don't know why L.A. come to mind.
Why does L.A. come to mind?
I don't know. That's just the first thing that comes to my mind, L.A.
A lot of good movies made out there.
It is, but that's
I liked all that 80s
I don't know why. I have
shit.
no reason, but L.A. just comes to my mind. Same for you?
L.A. was one of the first,
it's just the first thing that just popped in my mind, L.A.
Yeah, sure was.
I can't even back it up.
I also thought Shanghai.
China? What the Chinese do to you, Why you gonna get there? Shanghai.
I got no beef with any Chinese person.
Shanghai, you gotta go.
Shanghai. Being honest. Moscow.
Okay. Russia. Uh-huh. Them your top three that come to mind.
That was
LA,
probably the first
Shanghai,
one
Moscow.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. New York is on there somewhere.
New York if I was
nobody has to die.
If I was doing a top
again, nobody dies.
5, New York probably might make the list.
Any major, I think the major hub of any sophisticated country would be one of the first on my list. If maybe because that's just what I recognize. Why not Oak Ridge, Tennessee, where a lot of the testing and final calibration for the nuclear bomb took place.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Yeah. That'd be a fun. Go into a dive about that. Oak Ridge, Tennessee was almost as infamous as it was Oak Ridge, and then someplace in California that like nobody knew about, but they did. Same place where that group came from, the Oak Ridge Boys.
Never heard of them either.
You never heard of the Oak Ridge Boys?
No,
it's
never.
like a quartet of. It's not really barbershop, but it's 4 dudes harmonizing. It's good. It's definitely old. No, not that kind of stuff, but it's they went on tour with Johnny Cash. They opened for Johnny Cash for a couple years, so they were pretty good, For what they did.
They opened it with Johnny Cash. They
opened it for Johnny Cash.
Decent.
It wasn't all like, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or whatever, it wasn't traditional barbershop quartet like Mike Rowe does.
Okay.
But it was
Mike Rowe.
Yeah, the
commentator dude.
Yeah,
the voice of
Dirty he's
Jobs?
all about barbershop quartet. Loves
Really?
that shit. Yeah, man, he loves that shit. He does a podcast and he'll do a barbershop quartet version of like a sponsor's name or something.
Does he do it or he
does
he
all,
putting it on? He's hosting.
He does all 4 parts of it and then mixes them together into one.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
He sings all 4 parts of it and then mixes
he
them
does
together.
have a hell of a voice.
Yeah.
So I could imagine
and
hearing
he
him
grew
doing
up loving barbershop quartet. He does
wow.
it, Yeah. Mike Rowe.
That's news to me.
Steve Martin, the comedian?
Yes.
He's a master banjo player. He's fixing to come to Huntsville. He's like the shit. He's coming to Huntsville. And apparently he's going to be at
shit, he got to be 80 years old.
Probably, yeah. And he's like a master banjo player.
Really,
if he weren't known for comedy and movies, yeah. But if he weren't known for comedy and movies, he would definitely be known for his banjo playing. Yeah, he could go join with any banjo, any what do you call that music? Fiddling kind of music, you know. He could bluegrass. He could go any bluegrass. The most famous bluegrass band in the country now would let him sit in, guaranteed. Yeah, no doubt, he's good.
Who wouldn't?
Which I'm not a banjo. I can listen to a little bit of banjo, and then it just kind of, I don't know, man.
Damn.
Yeah, Steve Martin is the shit on banjo.
Steve Martin and Mike Rowe.
Mike Rowe is yeah. Isn't that wild?
That's wild.
You know Jeff Dunham, the comedian? He builds and flies his own airplanes.
Jeff Dunham was a puppet dude, wasn't he?
Yep, the puppet dude.
Yeah.
And in his spare time,
the puppet terrorist.
When he's not, he makes all those puppets. Yeah. But in his spare time, when he's not doing that, he builds airplanes and then flies them.
Really, that's what he was.
He's funny as hell, too.
Ventriloquist. I call him a puppet guy, but really you're a ventriloquist. You could throw your voice.
Mr. Producer's got some stats. Hold on a second. Entertain our audience for 10 seconds. Let me see this.
Throw my voice over here, Shane. Gotta catch it. Got your glasses.
Wait a minute. Is this worldwide?
What's
So worldwide, 16% of people are Caucasian. 60% are Asian. 15% are African. 8% are Latino or Hispanic. And 1% are indigenous peoples. Whatever that means. Including Native American, Aboriginal, and other indigenous groups, indigenous people. So worldwide, by far, Asian people are in the majority.
60.
And then we're next, and y'all are right next to us. We're 16 and you're 15.
That's if you count the continent of Africa.
That's the whole world.
Yeah.
That's the whole world. Yeah, that's the whole world.
Black people are.
I don't feel quite so superior anymore.
We relegated to
Oh, yeah. If you go to Africa, it's like 1% of us or whatever, 5% of us maybe.
If that.
On the continent of Africa.
On the continent, maybe. Let's go 5.
5? I don't know, man. I heard they were killing all those white farmers.
They haven't, if they was killing white people in Africa, Shane,
I don't know.
They would have been blew damn South Africa off the damn map.
I don't know. I just know that was the thing I heard.
Was dying.
What was all them crosses, man? Why would you plant a cross if somebody didn't die? I have no idea.
We weren't killing white folks.
You don't think? In Africa?
I know what I
where
think
we're
is
5%?
What I know,
How do you know that, though? You don't know.
Because I know what... I
mean, you have been to Africa,
the consequences of killing white folks.
Not in Africa. It ain't like it is in Alabama. You can't kill us here.
All right, if you say so, Shane.
What do I know? I ain't never even been there. No, I ain't saying so. I'm just saying I think white people die just as easy as... You
think the UN go to uphold us killing white folks?
The UN is more black than white.
Whatever. If you say so. White folks control the world, Shay. White folks control
only a place that's marketable. Yeah. If it's not got a marketable economy, we don't control shit. You can't market anything in the Sahara or whatever.
It won't profit no.
Yeah. It's got to be $1 in it for us. Folks. We don't give a shit if it don't have $1 in it for us. Yeah. No, we got to have that's all we care about.
White folks.
That's the only thing.
They're taking their land back though. They're kicking them off the land.
Is that what it is?
They're not killing them because you only 5%. You can't whoop our ass.
Right.
We make up most of the population. We're not killing you. We're just moving you off our land. They're taking their land back.
I bet y'all are killing some of us.
No.
None of us? Not one? You talking about it's a peaceful taking back? And you telling me not one white dude stood up with a 12 gauge and said, motherfucker, you fucking N-word, I'm gonna, in Africa? What do they have?
I don't think they got
elephant guns or whatever.
Anything, we probably got, they got them damn, jungle armies, them damn little militias over there,
But it's not legal to have guns in Africa?
It might be, but you won't. You'll be fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, but one dumbass is going to stand up and fight that battle, though.
Move on out.
There's going to be one dumbass that's going to get himself shot over a driver's license. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be somebody.
Am I worth shooting over a driver's license? That goes.
But that farmer, that's his land. Whatever it is.
That's the land that your family took from us.
But to his head, he's saying that's my land, and I'm gonna stand up with a gun. I'm not saying this. I'm not judging right or wrong. I don't know enough about the circumstances.
Yeah, it's your land, but
it's gonna be one dumbass that's gonna stand up and say, "I'm gonna fight this jungle army off," and then y'all killed him.
Yeah, you gonna get your ass whooped in that sense. But now if you just leave, okay, no problem. They leave, whatever.
Isn't that the same?
Even if you stayed, it wouldn't be pleasant for you to stay.
Isn't that the same conundrum? It's always one way or another. I don't have the answers, Q.
I don't got the answers either, Shay.
I don't.
I don't got them either.
And I don't mind if white people get their ass kicked a few times. As long as it's not me and my white people.
As long as it ain't me and my white people.
As long as it ain't me and my white people, it's fine.
I don't care who gets
Look,
their
I'm
ass
directly
kicked.
responsible for 2 white women. Directly responsible. And then indirect responsibility to some others. But it's 2 mainly for sure.
Correct.
That as long as you leave them alone, there's a limit to how far our beef is going to go.
You're not going to intervene.
It's only going to go so high. Like, I'm going to help somebody if I can.
If you can.
But I don't know if I'm going to shoot you over somebody else. But those 2 particular ones.
Don't be a hero.
Don't.
Mind your business.
You know, don't.
I would hope I would mind my business if I see something going down. Like,
how far did it look? Like, what if you see a dude, you just walking down the street randomly,
I
there's
have
a
the
dude
willpower to mind my business.
beating a woman's ass.
She probably did something to deserve it. I would try to justify him whooping her ass.
And just keep on walking.
Yeah, keep on. I would
That's
try.
a tough thing to, you know.
I would hope. I haven't never ran into a situation where I had to intervene on someone of lesser strength and abilities.
Right.
But have. But I will hope if I do come across that, I just mind my business.
Look the other way and mind your own business.
Look the other way. I will hope. My logic mind would tell me to just keep walking. Don't be a hero.
Don't be a hero.
Don't be a fucking hero. Because I might end up a 0.
Might end up, yeah. I think a lot of it depends on the circumstances. But
now,
by
if it's
and
someone
large,
I know, your family,
right?
Kevin's family, anybody I know, yes, I'm not fit to stand on injustice,
right,
amongst anyone.
But
I
you
know.
can't cure all ills.
If it's just somebody else, I'm gonna try to just look straight, and mind my business. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil.
But you don't know the backstory, and you don't know what's going on.
And I don't know the backstory.
How long we been talking?
He could have just found out the baby's not his or whatever.
I don't know.
I don't know whatever the situation may be. I think that deserves to make a motherfucker want to whoop your ass. You know, you've been raising this kid, you find out the baby not yours.
It's gonna be hard to judge an ass whooping if that's the reason.
If that's the reason,
gonna be hard to judge. I'm saying,
what he could have just found out.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows what he just? And how hard is
your business?
How hard is he whooping her ass?
And how hard is he whooping her ass?
There's a point where permanent physical damage. Fuck, he's got a stick. God damn it! All right, I might have to go over there, right? But if she's just taking a general knocking around, you don't know.
She could have not did the dishes or something. Who knows?
What about? Oh, all right. You know me, man.
His pimp had no 10. He got all 10. He's standing 10 toes down.
10 toes down
with 10 hands, with 10 fingers.
All right. Since I'm the one that goes dark on stuff.
Okay.
There was a case in the news over the weekend. I think it was this past weekend where a woman left a toddler in the car and he died of heat exposure.
Oh, damn.
That's your baby mama.
Oh.
You never were even married. You got her knocked up. She looked good in the club that night. One thing had to another. Neither one of you meant to do this, but you did. And you're trying to do your best. But now you find out that's the bitch that left your baby in the car. And you get there. And you realize what's happened. I'm sorry, that's an ass whooping.
Shit, I don't know. I might be too distraught to even whoop her ass.
In front of the TV cameras, no, I know my child has passed away.
You see it red.
And then there she is. And I know she left him in the car for whatever reason. You forgot whatever it was that happened. Whatever it was. I'm fixed to go to jail. But you're going to the hospital, bitch. That's a fact, yeah. Like, is it ever okay to hit a woman? You hear that question. Is it ever okay?
Equal rights,
sometimes
equal
it's okay. Equal rights, equal lefts. That's true too.
Rights, equal lefts.
Oh no, if you hit me, I definitely have a right to hit you back.
You got the right to, and I might hit you
100%. Yeah. Now here's the thing.
Would I pull a punch on a woman? Would I take?
That's where it comes down.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah. You do have a responsibility to pull it.
Yeah.
You can't do.
I will definitely pull the punch.
Yeah. Another man.
I wouldn't go all.
Even another man, you got to make a decision. What are you going to do? Are you going to throat punch him? Really?
It depends on how big he is.
That does depend on how big he is. It depends on what he did.
And
depends on what the infraction is.
It depends on if I want him to hit me back.
Good point.
9 times out of 10, I don't.
If you can get throat punch in.
If I get a good anything in.
I don't think you can throat punch a woman ever, though.
Yeah. I would pull the punch on
Yeah, you got to pull the punch.
I wouldn't go full.
But if you hit me.
Yeah, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
Yeah, that's the way it's going to have to go down.
Yeah, it's going to have to go down that way.
Yeah. Whoever came up with the rules of chivalry.
I don't care what nobody says. You hit me, I get the right to hit you back.
You can't have a world where you expect equal treatment if you're not willing to take equal treatment. And that's one of the things that's always bothered me.
Equal rights, equal lefts.
For instance, the police department. If you're a female, you have lesser physical requirements that you have to do than a man.
Which is messed up.
Why is that? If you
especially if you get paid the same. Now, if
you're
getting paid lesser and you doing maybe lesser jobs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
I see it as fair.
I disagree with that argument as a police person specifically because I think women can bring something to the role that men can't bring. Maybe, I think they have value outside of their physical.
Or maybe they just handle women.
One way or another, we got to have women handling women.
Women need to just handle women. You don't need to be handling the men, and the men don't need to be handling the women.
You know, I don't know if I've told the story on the podcast about one night I got frisked by a small woman over a bag of drugs that weren't mine. Oh yeah, no, she checked it out hardcore. Yeah. She gave it the old Mary J. Blige, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but
she frisked you up and down.
She was thorough.
And she was thorough.
She was thorough. She was attractive too.
I would have you missed the spot.
You know, I wanted to make sure I didn't escalate.
They went the other way around though.
This was over the hood of a car in the middle of a street in a very bad area of town. And I had done 100% nothing wrong. I was not at all concerned. She was concerned for her safety as a small black female officer.
You guys don't need to be out here.
Well, that was my thought on that. You know, if this situation, there was backup coming fast. But she did not need to be the first one there.
You don't.
But she was, and she did the best she could, and she was. I mean, everything was cool.
And luckily, you was peaceful with it. But what if you wouldn't have been?
Yeah. Oh no. I remember thinking at the time,
it's cooperative.
Like, she's got a gun and a taser, or whatever she's got to. But I still think I could have took her.
You still could have took her.
I still think I could have took her. Yeah. I think I could have. If nothing else, I could have bear hugged her and kept her from getting her. Yeah. I think I could have took her. I was younger then too. Quite a bit younger.
You probably still take her.
Maybe could. And I just remember thinking, I bet she's scared shitless. This was a rough part of town.
You get a new job.
Over a big bag of drugs that weren't mine, by the way. I had nothing to do with the drugs. So I had a next door neighbor that lived. I came home from work one day, lived in a fourplex, and there was a Walmart bag full of pills inside my screen door against the regular door. Big Walmart bag.
Somebody dropped it off at the wrong house.
Somebody dropped it off at the wrong place. Apparently, it was supposed to be at the people next to me. I didn't know that. The people next door to me were, listen, they were mentally challenged. There's no way to beat around the bush. These people were mentally challenged. This was a really rough, this was during a tough part of my life. So I just picked up the Walmart bag and put it in the garbage and then locked my deadbolt and made sure my 12 gauge was armed. Well, next thing you know, this dude comes beating on my door. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, this and that. What happened to that bag? I threw him in the garbage. You come out here, I'm going to whip your ass. I'm going to this and that. I'm like, first of all, no, you're not. And I really don't want to come out there. Listen, I'm just trying to, I've been working all day. Long story short, finally I went out there. When he kept beating on the door, finally I went out there. And I didn't take the 12 gauge. I took a baseball bat. But he realizes, oh, wait a minute, I can't fight this guy.
Yeah, I'm going to get my ass whooped.
And so he said, I'm going to call the cops on you. Like,
these people aren't that smart.
No.
Just get your bags out the drugs.
Yeah.
Get your drugs out
I don't think it was
garbage.
there. I think he went and looked in the garbage, and I don't think it was there.
Oh.
Whatever that, I don't know, because I was inside minding my own damn business. I've minded my own business the whole time.
Oh, man. Yep. He threw my drugs away. What he's going to say when he called the cops?
He called the cops. I said, well, I'm going to call the cops on you. And I called the cops. So we're standing in the front line on our phones calling the cops on each other. But meanwhile, I know I'm 100% straight. I don't even know what this was. It could be, filled of, whatever.
Oh, my goodness.
So by the time the cops start coming, this dude realizes he's fucked up. This is that moment you realize you fucked up.
Yeah.
He realized he fucked up. Oh, shit, I'm going to be in, this was not a legal thing. So then when the cops get there, I'm the only one that's standing outside, and I got a baseball bat. And she gets out and gets behind her door, She doesn't aim her weapon at me, but she's got it out. Put down the weapon. Clink, 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 clink. Drop, whatever. And she put, next thing you know, I'm on the hood in the middle of the street with lights flashing with a young female officer hand between my legs.
Patting you down.
I was, but this time I was calm. I knew what was coming. I had already taken a toke. I was relaxed. I knew I wasn't going to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, yeah. I just told the lady what happened. She frisked me just because she's out there in the middle of the night with a dude and she wants to make sure. Do you have any other weapons? I had a baseball bat. No, ma'am. Do you mind if I check? Nope, not at all. I'll be happy to be compliant. And, I don't know what happened to the guys.
I hope he got his drug.
I guess I hope he got his drugs. If I'd have known they were his, I would have put them over onto his door.
You probably could have.
But I just randomly came home.
Made that out.
And there's a big bag of pills.
I know I got the crackheads living next door.
I didn't know they were druggies.
Oh, okay.
No, I had no idea they were druggies. No, they were legitimately, when I say mentally challenged, I'm talking about a physical, not like this is some cracked out. No, they had
SSI checks.
Medical.
Yeah, they were
definitely getting SSI checks.
SSI checks.
They were definitely getting SSI checks. Yeah. I had met the parents who, while they weren't that, probably, like, how did you dump these two people over here? I think they were at the point where they were just sick of them. They were a couple living together in whatever capacity that means for people that were severely mentally challenged. They certainly didn't have jobs. No, this was just parents that probably didn't have any resources and they were sick of dealing with these kids in their house and they put them over there. When I say kids, they were probably early 20s.
Okay.
Hard to say, though, when you're talking about a severe mental situation. Yeah, but we're talking about mentally challenged. I had no idea that there was drugs involved in anything until this day. So I had no reason to believe they would have been theirs. Would have thought that they wouldn't have been theirs, quite frankly. Because while they had their problems, they never seemed like they were, But listen, when these people moved out, I broke into the apartment because I'd been having problems with bugs. And I went and got me a pack of those bug bombs. And I broke into the apartment. I was going to bust I busted those foggers inside their apartments trying to get rid of the
bugs. You talking roaches?
Roaches. Oh, yeah, roaches. Yeah. Apartment living. It is what it is.
Apartment living. You had them roaches, Shay.
The floor was covered in trash. Old candy wrappers and fast food wrappers. And I mean, it was just, this place was
a dump.
It was disgusting.
And they weren't even cleaned up out there.
They were just living in filth, man. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. Yeah. I raked all the stuff away from the walls nearest my house, and I busted those foggers in there, and I went back the next day and put some borax down, and that got rid of the bug problem. But yeah,
the roach problem.
It was funky,
you say
man.
The
roaches.
Roaches. Raid.
Roaches. Oh, it was filthy, man. I don't see how you.
Oh man, I remember roaches. Gone are the days.
I ain't had to deal with those in a long time. Like you might see one every now and then, and then you take whatever extreme measures.
It's a big roach. It ain't like
that's those
little
outside
bitty little roaches. Yeah, it's usually outside
those palmetto bug roaches. Yeah,
not no roach.
Yeah, roaches for real.
Oh, is just roaches for real. My goodness,
we got to fix that right now.
Man, I remember kids.
I can handle having a rat in the house more than a roach. Yeah. It smells a certain way.
You don't want to eat nothing.
There's a certain smell in a house that's infested with roaches.
You want something to drink? No,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You want something to eat?
I brought a bottle of water.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm on a diet.
I'm on a diet.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. That's rough.
Damn, roaches.
Wow. Q, let's wind this up, man.
Oh,
how long we been talking?
It's getting dangerously close.
I think we're dangerously close.
I said it once. I said it 1,000 times, Shay. Feel like we just sit down. I bet we've been going, I'm going to say an hour and 10 minutes.
Wow. Hour and 13 minutes.
Hour 13.
Hour and 14. That's very close. Okay. Dangerously close, as it were.
Dangerously close.
Dangerously close.
I'm within, a close percentage.
You're within a margin of error,
a margin of error right there.
Yeah. What would that be, like a 2 mil? What do they call it? 2 minutes? You're within 2 minutes of variation?
Yeah.
Probably 3 minutes
plus
of variation.
Minus, 3 minutes, plus minus. What's
the acceptable variance?
What's the acceptable variance?
Yeah. We come down to acceptable variance.
Acceptable variance.
Oh, sounds sexy when you say it.
That damn voice, man. That's hilarious.
Oh.
We need to do a whole episode in this voice.
A whole episode in this voice.
A whole episode in voice. Like, he give you a voice and give me a voice.
And just hold that same silly voice the whole thing?
And we just hold that same voice the whole thing. Hold on, this sound a little too sweet.
It does sound a little sweet the more you start talking.
Put a little more bass in my voice.
You sounded like Kevin Hart.
Bass in my voice, Kevin.
He said, "Put a little bass in my voice."
A little more bass in my voice.
Sounded like Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse mix.
A little more bass in my voice, man. Don't do me like that, golly.
Hey, give me a big booming like a God voice, like I'm overall everything. And now this is Shane the Brain coming to you from wherever the hell we're coming from.
Oh man!
Are you gonna do the words of wisdom in the crazy voice?
Centipede.
I sound like I'm in a tin can now.
I'm still stuck on that.
Still stuck on centipede.
Damn.
If you are sewed to another man's asshole,
lips to ass.
Take shallow breaths. That's what we're gonna say. Take shallow breaths.
Breathe through your nose.
Oh, that might not be the. Oh yeah, no, that would be the way to go, right? Breathe through your nose.
I'm gonna do the words of wisdom. I ain't even think about nothing for this episode.
You just gonna wing it?
I guess.
If I walked up to you on the street and said, "Sir, tell me what you know about the meaning of life," what would I hear?
Ooh.
What do you know about the meaning of life?
What do I know about the meaning of life?
If we believe that there's some sort of design, and I think we've talked enough, I think we both believe that in some way, all this is not just an accident.
It can't be.
It might be a child's
it's too perfect.
Toy. There's too many things, but things have worked together too well. If that's if that's beyond our ability to comprehend that being not a consequence of something.
Mm-hmm.
Then there must be a reason. Again, whether it's a child's science fair, an executive officer's vanity to have us as a bubble in his office, or her, or it, or they, or them, then why?
I don't know, Shane. You want to know the meaning of life? What I think the meaning of life is? The purpose?
Get me closer to knowing it than I know it now.
Ooh. Oh, I ain't never really thought about it, but I would say, I think it's to be I'm gonna use the term blessing to other people. It's not just for you. You know, if you go through life selfishly, just pursuing your own ambitions, you gonna die not really leaving nothing behind, not really leaving a legacy. What would they say at your wake? You know, I try to, I won't say I try, but I think about what would people say at my wake? Was I a hindrance? Was I a crutch? Or was I a help? Was I a blessing? Did I motivate someone to maybe do something they wouldn't normally do? Did my light shine enough to where they just look at my life and be like, man, I want that life. Not in a jealous type of way, but I see how Q lived his life. He lived his life to help people. He lived his life to try to bring joy to the world that has so little joy. He lived his life for his family. You know, he's always trying to see his kids and his wife do better. Everything he does is to help them become better. By bettering myself, I'm bettering them. And if I could better myself and better them at the same time, we all will uplift each other. What'd you say? A rising tide lifts all ships.
Rising tide lifts all ships.
How can I be that rising tide to the world, to the people around me? I'm talking world, but let's just deal with the people around me.
I mean, that is your world.
To you, to Kevin.
That's your world.
My family.
Your world is the scope of your influence, basically.
Mm-hmm. So I would say that the meaning, the purpose is to just be that rising tide.
Be that rising tide.
Be that rising tide to the people around you, to your sphere of influence. That's all I got, Shay.
As you sit there,
I hope I answered your question.
I was thinking about a response. You know, sometimes you think about a response more than listen.
Mm-hmm.
and a whole set of lyrics to a song came into my head.
Okay.
No, but I'm not doing it.
Oh.
Because you wrapped it up in a bow so perfectly simply that there's nothing else to add. Be that rising tide.
Be that rising tide.
Whatever your scope of influence, whether it's our small podcast or a global scale, whatever it may be, whether it's you and your family at nighttime, whether it's the friends you meet at the farmer's market, be the tide that is a positive influence for the people in your world.
Right.
And don't worry about the rest of it, because you can't control the rest of it. All you can do is, you can't control your own world. You can influence it.
I can influence.
All you can do is influence it.
And I think that will give you lasting meaning doing that.
True words of wisdom. Bars. This has been Vendor Chronicles.
Peace.
Hey.